It's Black Series Edition LLC with Crystal Edge Technology screens. I don't know how good this stream's going to be because, like I said, I just realized that my internet is fantastic, whether I'm watching something on YouTube or listening to some music, but the streaming is a little bit iffy. So don't know about that yet. All right, so if you can see this, hi. If you can't, anyway, a customer did a demonstration for me of this beautiful scening of her church, of her living room and beautiful Christmas tree and all that good stuff. And of course, these haters, they get jealous over the demonstrations that we do. We already seen Partay's demonstration trying to do the same thing we were doing. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Only problem we have here, Partay, you can't advertise something that doesn't freaking exist. We can't find your products. This is why I'm coming after your company tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm filing with the FBI, with the fraud division, because your company, it doesn't exist technically. We can't find no customer reviews. We can't find any product. We literally went to this man's YouTube channel and searched every single product and everything came up. Nothing there at all, period. So where's this product you're talking about? Where's this range gain nonsense you're talking about? You can't back this up. You're going to get sued for millions and you can get 20 years in jail for committing fraud with your company. Tomorrow we file against you. So again, you talk all this stuff on camera about your product work and this, that, and the other. You know what I find when I look for product reviews? I find customers talking about the PSP, the portable PlayStation unit. Let me show you something right here. So we'll go pop over here. This is what we pull up. We're looking for is reviews. If any customer who has it, this is what we pull up. Gaming systems. See right here where I put at the top? Partay, AV, PSP, customer reviews. This is on gaming systems. That's it. The only one that pops up is us telling you at the end of the day, what the freak is range gain? What is it? You guys get on camera and y'all talk all this nonsense, but you forget about the bullcrap that you have on your website that you don't never want to talk about. I went to, and mind you, before I filed these charges, I have to make sure 100% that I know exactly what I'm talking about because I plan not to look like a fool in court. So, does a range gain exist? I've never heard you talk about it at all, period. Only that one time. No, matter of fact, no. We've never heard you talk about range gain. You only mentioned it on your website. So if you can't back this up, buddy boy, you're going to get hit with a massive lawsuit and 20 years in jail. You can't open up a website, put a whole bunch of fake stuff on it, trick the consumers, and rip them off. This is why these divisions are set up this way to make sure people like you don't rip people off. So, excuse me, where are these customers at? I find something funny. As long as Jamie's been around for quite some time. He's lied and he's committed perjury. He's going to be in there too pretty soon because he committed perjury by lying on his LLC. But you guys have been around this long, and you mean to tell me at the end of the day, where's your testing at? How the freak y'all been around that long and there's no testing? So we got this range gain nonsense that he puts on his site, telling the customers, if you paint the screen this way, it comes up this way, it comes up that way. Come on, we all know that's bull crap at the end of the day. That's not even real. I mean, just people just making stuff up as they go along. But I'm going to have somebody challenge you on this, Mr. Danny. I'm going to bring you to court, your business and everything. Going to come to court. You got a license for that thing, your business? Oh, okay, we're checking all that, all your paperwork, we're going to dig all that up. And we're going to see if you can support the claim of range gain. If you can't, guess what? You're getting sued. Now, the only thing about it, that if you have any customers and they did buy this, and you can't support this claim towards your customers, they can file lawsuits against you too. But so far, I don't see anybody with this stuff. And on top of that, what color is it? Because honestly, to tell you the truth, we really don't know what color it is. We watch you paint this screen in, and we watch the opposite screen, which is the gray screen, push through, and these little bits of gray spots were pushing all through the screen. You sat there and say, well, if you paint it black, you will have use less paint. No, you're just going to see less paint pushing through because you're not going to be able to see between the black and gray and where that thing's going to turn into. I'm looking for your customers right now. I'm seeing game systems. This is what I'm picking up. Nothing but game systems. Gee, I didn't know the PSP has so many freaking cool attachments. I got to buy one of these things. Like, literally, I got to buy one. I'm not a big fan of portables, but this thing is freaking cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of your customers. You don't have any customers. We know that. You come on here and you talk about customers have to wait and customers have to do this and you don't have any freaking customers. You got to get a product first. So let me tell you what I mean by the product. I'm going to make this fast and short. I just had my pizza a few minutes ago. It's actually freaking fantastic. Anyway, let's go over here and let's look for these customers. Now, Jamie hasn't had a customer in 5 to 6 years. We know that because we did that search. We couldn't find anything on his YouTube channel claiming any customers that had been around in 5 or 6 years, which shows no one's buying his stuff. He's been coming on channel saying, I got 15, 20 orders. You don't have any of that because people sat there and watched that demonstration of your product matching house paint. And they were like, oh, heck no, I'm not getting ripped off. On top of that, you gentlemen don't got batch numbers and you don't have tests. So let's have a looky into this box of cookies. Over here, we got the channel right here. Let's go pop up. Let's do this fast. Let's do this quick. Pretty sure we all got things to do, right? And I have no idea how well the stream is running right now. But let's go over here and let's pull up his YouTube channel. I say let's go straight to the horse's mouth. Don't you say that? Yes, we do. All right, let's see if we can pull him up anywhere in here. Well, he's not here, so I can't pull him up through this section, so I have to go someplace else. Now, gentlemen, you may think at the end of the day I'm doing this because you do dumb stuff. No, that's what the lawsuits and court cases are for, because you do dumb stuff. I do this because I love what I do for a living. I freaking love my job. See, let me explain something to you real quick. When you ask me to get a job, I already have one. If you had a company you've been running for 5 years, 6 years, and so forth, and you're still working a job while you're running, then your company ain't doing too well. Something's wrong there. I was able to leave. Was working in culinary arts and bookbinders and on Chestnut Street before you guys ever knew me. And I was also working a little bit of IT tech with building computers and stuff like that. You've seen some of my stuff, my old stuff on my channel. I did PC mods and stuff like that. So I wasn't anywhere in this field at all, period. But my product sold so well, I was able to move to multiple houses, bigger houses, upgrade. I was able to do that and do a lot of cool things through my company's technology. On top of that, I haven't worked a job in 12 freaking years because my company supported everything I needed. According, God bless us with all the technology we had. That's the reason why I don't have to work. At the end of the day, my company supports me. But you gentlemen still have to work jobs, which means your business is not doing as good as you say it is, because you shouldn't have to. That's when you have faith in your product, gentlemen. When you have enough faith, because some people do this. Actually, a lot of people do this. They'll quit their jobs, start their own company, and they have to take that massive leap of faith of whether if I make this jump, I'm cutting off all my income and I'm having faith in my company. Of course, you have your job because you don't have faith in your product because your product don't sell. That's why. So I do have a job. I just don't have to work as hard as you guys do at the end of the day. Not my YouTubers, you guys are cool, but I'm talking about these fakers at the end of the day that talk all this trash. Well, let's go over here and let's see if we can pop up some of these PSP products because I can't find any of your customer reviews. So let's go straight to your channel. I can't put customer reviews there because nothing's going to come up. So if I put that there, nothing's going to come up. It's just us. So I'm going to have to come in there and remove all of this because he don't have any customers. Yeah, I'm trying to find any customers to paint this screen down that it doesn't change in a different color. Because mind you, the person he got to do the review was Silent Lake 5, of course, because this is a person who's not going to say anything bad if the product sucks or not. So even he couldn't get the screen to come up the right color. So let's go with the PSPs and see what comes up. All right, this is all us. No, you're here there, but I come up first. You know why I come up first? Because we basically put you on blast. We reported you for all the dumb stuff you were doing, ripping people off, products that don't exist, paints coming out 2 different colors. Question, Danny, do you know the difference between a gymnasium and a church? Because you lied about that and had a nerve to put in by humble beginnings. And your product's not in there anywhere. Let me see, is this it right here? I don't know what's going on here. This is not even clicking. I'm going right here, whatever. Let's see if you can find something here. Oh, yeah, now we're on the page. Okay, so let's go dig you up, man. I'm gonna go here to your search button. This is your website, this is your page, YouTube channel. If your video is gonna pop up, you can see I can go into my channel and type out whatever I want, 235.169.1610. I can type it out and boom, it'll pop up. This is how you should be reacting. So let's go to your website and let's grab something. Now I'm interested if we find anything because last time we came here, we didn't find nothing at all. Premium paints, let me see. That's a paint application. We need the paints here. Yeah, another thing too is being challenged on your company. You made a claim that your products are all made by scratch. Do you have a degree in chemistry, advanced chemistry? And where's your facility? Do you have zoning for the facility? How are you disposing these chemicals and products once you're done with them? See, it's a lot of stuff that's going to pop up. They're going to ask you at the end of the day. Can't put stuff like that on your website because it's going to lead to other stuff. Let me give you an example, Danny. I used to have, I still have one, a business tax identification wholesale license, which allows me to be able to go in and buy things on wholesale. Well, when you fill out that application, it'll ask you when you apply for, actually, no, sorry, it was the EIN number I applied for. Do you have an EIN? I wonder if you have that too. So the EIN number I had to apply for a business. They asked, how many people do you have working with you? Now, I'm thinking at the time, one, because it's just me, but you're not supposed to count that. You're supposed to put 0. If you have no one else working for you, it's 0. So when I put down 1, and basically I was writing out buying things with the tax wholesale license and, getting things for cheap because, it's wholesale. And I was sending them back zeros because I wasn't making any money. I was just using it to buy stuff wholesale. But anyway, long story short, they contacted me. And they said, Mr. Bird, on your forms come back, it says you're making nothing. But it says you have 1 employee. And there's no information on social security number, whatever. This person, does he exist? Or what's going on? And I had to explain to them as they were sitting there in the IRS building with 6 other people looking back at me, and they weren't happy at all, period. They don't smile much. And they were like, I had to explain to them that, the idea I was using was not to make any money. It was just to buy things for cheaper. That's it. But I did do some favors. I basically allowed someone to fix my roof, and I took out of my own pocket and bought him something out of the book. And which he replied, we're not in the business to do favors. So I said to him, well, no money exchange hands. See, gentlemen, at the end of the day, you don't know the rules of business. I do. As long as no money exchange hands, there's no taxes, which I knew that. And I could buy anything I want with this tax ID license, which I knew they couldn't get their hands on because they didn't have the business like I had. And I wasn't making any money. I was just using it to barter. That's it. So guess what happened? Nothing. And guess what happened on that day also, too? My license also expired. And my business tax ID license expired. And I asked them, what floor do I go through to get another one? And they directed me because I didn't do jack wrong. Now, if money exchanged hands and I didn't report that, that would get me in trouble. Yeah. So, again, you have to be careful what you write down because this can get you in a lot of trouble. Which, again, if I put down 0, I would have never been in the office to begin with. But anyway, I didn't get in any trouble. But somebody basically committed perjury and, yeah, you're screwed on so many levels, it's not even funny. Because it's kind of like you swear to an oath when you sign off on those things. All right, let's go dig up some stuff here. All right, we're going to do this again, fast and quick. We got pictures down here. What do these pictures go to? We don't know. Is this real? Are any of these real? Real? Got pictures over here. Are these real? All right, so we got pictures in here. We should be able to find this product, right? Okay. It'd be interesting these things pop up after we looked and they weren't, which means he saw the video and go, oh, shoot, I better make some kind of videos real fast. But we can remind, we can timestamp them. All right, go over here, and go pop over here. That's my music I'm listening to. Back over here. Let's go click this button over here, put this over here, hit this button right here, and go, boom! Nothing. So you just did this intro video I just saw, where you're basically, like I said, you try to copy off my customer. You guys always copy off me. And you try to do the same thing she was doing. How are you advertising something that doesn't freaking exist? Tell me that, Danny. Because if you don't want to answer me, you'll answer the government. When we get you in court for basically committing fraud on your company, you will answer them. How are you selling something that we can't find? How? So that's not there. So let me show you real quick. We'll come up. We might break up a little bit, but yeah, it's not there. It's not there. Do the research yourself. Hey, do the research yourself. Go in there and dig, look. We invite you to look. Search, look, search, look. It's not there. I love it how these people get on here and talk about these products and there's nothing there. Like Jamie talks about his product being, it's amazing, the Cinemax is house paint. You have to accept it. Stop fighting it. Accept it, Jamie. Your products are freaking house paint. We watch you in the demonstration match. We watch the demonstration disappear. We watch another one pop up and you change the title, it has a yellowish look to it. We all see, your product is a house paint. That's what we see. All right, let's go get something else. You ever heard of delusion of grandeur, where you believe in something so much that actually physically you think it's real? All right, this is why we make the joke about you guys believing in Santa Claus. Okay, so where's that image go to? Because if we don't go to that, at the end of the day, we can't find it. Okay, let's go knock over here. We got this charcoal. This is the one that came up with the 2 different colors that Silent Wait did in his demonstration. Of course, he deleted all his videos on his channel. You know why? Jamie got served that day and he got scared, so he deleted his videos. But we made a copy of it, so that way we always have it. Okay, let's go pop over here and let's click. Boom! Gentlemen, if you sit there and you say, oh, he's just come after us because he's mad. No, I'm not mad at all, period. I told you, I'm suing your companies. I'm challenging your businesses. You have a right to challenge my company. I have no problem with that. Just like I told Mr. Williams, who tomorrow you have 2 weeks. I've discussed this with my attorneys already. You have 2 weeks to prove, and I sent him a nice detailed letter. You can copy off that. It's good writing in that one, just so you know. My writing's pretty good. So you read through that. And in that letter, we'll explain to Mr. Williams that if you can't prove that my company is what you say it is, because you sent me multiple emails to my company saying that we're scammers, we're ripping people off, we're doing all these bad things. If you can't, that's a $250,000 lawsuit, and I'm going to push for 10 years in jail. That's what I'm going to push for. Now, mind you, you sent this by United States Postal Service, right? So now that's an additional $250,000 fine toward them and 20 years in jail. I'm going to make sure you never see the light of day again, gentlemen. This is what my purpose is to do, to make sure you never see the light of day and that you're in absolute ruins. You see the time and effort and energy that I put into basically designing screen paint? Now, imagine if I redirect that focus to you. That's what you're dealing with now. So let's go over here and let's have a look. What do we look at the charcoal, right? Let's not lose focus here, people. Let's keep going. What do we got going on here? Boom! Nothing again. It's like basically playing Family Feud, and they hit the button, and you say, survey is partay's paint, and it comes up. Brrr. That's what it feels like to me right now. There's nothing there. What are you selling? What are you selling? What are you selling? Danny, what are you selling? If I'm ordering your product, what am I getting? It's kind of hard to fight a claim on something that we can't find. All right, nothing there. Let's keep going. We got the charcoal. Let's go over here. We got pictures here. We've got pictures. We've got some pictures, but where are these pictures going to? Where are these pictures going to, Danny? I'm curious. I got to back check these things, see where these things are coming from. Got pictures here. We got pictures here. We got no product. What are you selling? All right, let's go check out another one. Let's go pop over here real quick. We'll grab this one right here. We'll click and grab this one. Oh, it came back, didn't we? No. This is supposed to be the black paint. Now we got some pictures here. And we got some pictures here of a monkey. And we got some pictures here of a spider. All right, let's see if we can find this paint. Go straight to your channel. Now, Danny, you know how bad this looks? Any one of those agencies come in here and they go through your channel and we tell them how to look for your stuff and they go search through your channel, they're going to search through everything, and they can't find these products. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get a letter. They're going to figure out where you're at. They're going to check your IP address and your domain and all that stuff and go through your website, find all your provider, all your juicy information they need to find and figure out who you are and then contact them and say, hey, look, you're being charged for fraud. We need to know if these products ever existed. You'll probably come in to talk about some goopity-goo. Oh, don't do that, because I got research on the goopity-goo, and you were selling half water and half paint to your customers. You were ripping them off, and I could back that up 100%. So don't bring that up. You might want to leave that one closed. Then you start some nonsense by saying that it works as a system that keeps the paint from, some kind of system that keeps the product from evaporating. That's what you said? Yeah, you deleted those videos, but I have copies of everything that you said, and I can use that against you in court against your company. So let's have a look here. Including when I tried to purchase your products to test them, I can show that you canceled every single order, even removed your website's 404. We got a 404 error on your marketplace. So what did you have to hide? Something's wrong there. Let's go see what we get. Nothing again. There's nothing there. I'm going to show you, people. There's nothing or nothing but blackness. Nothing but blackness. Boom, 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 boom. That's all we got. There's nothing there. How are you selling something that's not there, Danny? Now, you can get mad all you want. Go get yourself a lawyer at the end of the day. Say, hey, he's slandering me. Where am I slandering you? Where's this product at? Where am I slandering you? You'll get yourself sued with a fraud charge. You don't want to do that. There's nothing you gentlemen can do at the end of the day. You're at the mercy of me right now. I can file through any agency I want through you guys. I got criminal charges on, I got everything on you guys. But right now, I'm challenging your companies. Now, if you want to say my company at the end of the day is a scam, it's something about black paint, this is what you're being sued for anyway. So you're going to have to back it up either way. So if you want to challenge me, come on, bring it. Danny's afraid to give up his address. He really is. Come on, Danny, what's wrong? I give you my address, you give me yours. What's the problem? Oh, because I hit harder, right? That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, you don't have anything. I get your address, you're screwed on so many levels because I'll have so many agencies at your front door, including criminal charges and everything that we hit you, which I'm going to get anyway. Doesn't make a difference. I'm going to still have it. But that's what you're afraid of. That's why you canceled my orders when they went through. Well, a couple of things, too, because you can't back this up. Well, this right here is fake and not here. All right, let's go come pop out of here. Let's go down here. We got something down here at the bottom. One of these did pop up. It was this gray product over here that did pop up. We got the dark gray. Nope, no pictures. We got videos in here. Now, this is what I find interesting about this one right here. We got videos in here, but there's no videos to match the product. You got that kind of Bermuda Triangle vibe going on right now, Danny. You really do. You've got that Bermuda Triangle vibe. And still, we're looking at this approximate gain range. You know, I'm going to test this, right? I'm going to test the range gain. I'm going to test it. I got a special unit coming in just for you. It'll test your gain on your screen. Now, we got it because we need it for the FLE technology because we have to be outside in the sunlight and we can't find anything that can register outside in sunlight because apparently my technology is killing off 100 lux. Let me see. Did we just pass that? Oh, we did. Let's go get this dark gray. There's no video. There's no pictures here, but there's videos. So let's see. With their video band there, that means there would have to be videos on the site, right? Let's see what we get. Let's go over here. Let's pop over here. Let's click over there. Let's hit this over here. See what we get. Let's hit the button. Bam! Nothing. Oh, that is a good one. This is one of my favorite ones of all time on your site, and I'll tell you why. You have videos, but you have no videos pertaining to the product that you are actually selling, which means the videos we just saw are probably from the goopity goo. All right, let's go run down the bottom. Anything here? Come at the top. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there at all. Nothing at all. Gentlemen, if you can't back this up, you know what's going to happen when we get in court? It's not going to go well. You are not supposed to have shopping carts here that products don't exist. We can't find any customers with this stuff. We only found one person, and that was Solid 5, but he removed that off his account. He got rid of it. But we got the evidence. Don't worry. So where are these products at? What's going on here? All right, we got a couple more to go. We got, I think, one more left. All right, this is the dark gray. Dark gray is missing in action. Let's go pop over here. Let's see what we got over here. We got the mid gray. Now the mid gray did pop up at one point. It came back in. Excuse me. It disappeared. So we'll hit it again. All right. And let's see these right here. I did see these images for this product. I did actually see these images for the products. Now, see, Danny, you think at the end of the day I'm out to get you. Well, kind of I am out to get you anyway. I'm going to get you in court and sue the crap out of you. But it's not that. I'm honest where honest is going to be at. I saw pictures on this product. I literally did. So I'm giving you that much right there. I did see this product. The video wasn't all that great because it sat in a very dark environment. Of course, for a product that's light gray, you know, and you don't have real good ambient rejection because you do kind of hide your screens in little pockets. That's what I noticed about the demonstration. I saw that projection setup in there, that was custom built because your screen actually sits inside of a pocket. I went over this before already, so, you know. But anyway, you don't have much light in the environment anyway. But anyway, let's look at this right here. These pictures I know do exist because I have seen them. I have seen these pictures right here. It was in a very dark environment, but I have seen the pictures. But let's see if we can find it. All right, so it should pop up. This one should definitely pop up. Let's get a copy of that. Let's go pop over to your site real quick. Let's click it in there right there. Survey says. There it is. I told you I've seen it. I've seen this one before. Now, this one's from 8 months ago. That's not the product at all, period. But this one right here is the product. I told you we've seen it. Now, interesting thing I got to ask you about this, Danny. I know you're sitting back telling me, oh, it's right there. Oh, I just said it was there. I told you I saw that already. But the range gain, you've never mentioned anything about the range gain when you talked about this product. Because if I buy this, and this is a lighter gray, I'm going to stick this against house paint. What's the difference between this stuff and gray house paint? Will it match this stuff? And again, the range gain. How is that possible? How do you pull this off? How do you get the range gain? There's so many questions I've asked about this, and you just ignore everything I ask. Now, do I need to order it and then watch you cancel out and then have my friends order it and have them ask you? Because my friends will ask you about this range gain. Any customer buying this product, and if they do buy it, they're going to ask about the range gain. So how do you achieve it? Because you never talk about it. In the videos we watch pointing out how do you achieve the range gain, go back to the original video on how you paint the screen, which comes up in 2 colors. So question is, how do you get the range gain? Because again, if you have this on your site, by the time I file this claim against you, and we have a recording of you basically misleading the consumer, you'll be prosecuted in a court of law, and you'll be questioned on this by my attorneys or their attorneys, whatever way it's going to go, on what is range gain. And you're going to answer the question. I don't want to hear no blah and background nonsense. You talk about some dumb particle beams and reactors, or crap you talk about on camera. Doesn't make any sense. We want to know, what is the range gain? And you're going to answer it because you don't have a choice. That's what I love about courtrooms, because once we get you in there, you're going to have to answer the question. You don't have a choice. So here's the thing. This will teach you not to make up things. This is why it's being done, to teach you not to make up things and lie about things and fib and tell these wild, extravagant stories about these magical paint sets you make. Like the other one, I have a recording of that one too, where you claim if you paint the screen a 5th coat, it gets slightly brighter. You want to challenge that one in court? Because I haven't. Even though you removed it, I have it. Also have the video showing your product being half paint and half water. You lied on camera and said it works as a delivery system and it's used so the product doesn't evaporate. If you can't back this up, this will get you sued. I have enough evidence on things you've done in the past that I can use to prosecute you in court. So I'm challenging your company, so you know that. Feel free to challenge mine. I can't wait. I like embarrassing people. I will embarrass you so badly in court, you won't be able to show your face ever again. I'll embarrass you so badly. Go ahead, challenge my company. See, gentlemen, this is what I mean at the end of the day. When it gets to court, when it gets time for court, I know I'm going to crush you in court. So I'm going to come at you hard, extremely hard, which means challenge my company. Come on, bring it. Because I'm going to challenge yours. And I guarantee you, bar none, that you will lose in court because you can't back up anything you said, but I can. Danny, I'm going to give you something. You got 2 weeks to get a lawyer to come after my company. 2 weeks to prove that my company is a fraud. If you don't, when we get to court, you will regret it. You understand me? Next challenge I will give you authorization to send me black paint. I'll challenge that right there on camera. You want that embarrassment too? All right. I didn't think so. See what I mean at the end of the day? I love challenges at the end. You guys are cowards at the end of the day because you can't back. You have no confidence in your product. Man, this is going to be so easy. This is why I don't fear Diamond. This is why I don't fear Elite Screens. I need these big companies. You think I test these companies all the time? You think I fear them? Heck no. I know what my technology is designed to do. If I sit there and say I got the highest infinity contrast level and I can blow out any gunmetal, I got that technology and I got the way to back it and prove it with no problem whatsoever. Can you do that? You can. So, 2 weeks. I want to see you contact me. You said you was getting a lawyer to slam me about some nonsense? Bring it. I can't wait. Till then, your stuff doesn't exist. This right here is the only thing I'm seeing. All the rest of your shopping carts are dummy. But the funny thing about it is I came in and did a video on this, and this was actually missing. Now it just popped up. Did you know that, Danny? Yeah, I did a video. This wasn't here at one point. Now it popped up all of a sudden. So I can show by the courts that you did delete this video and then bring it back. Remember, I have documents on everything. All right, that one's there. Now, the funny thing about it is, Dan, this is where this hurts you because I know you bought this back, right? I know you got rid of this. I know you bought this back, and you probably bought it back. Like, I'll show him the next time he comes and does a stream. This is the problem you have, Danny. Listen to me real carefully. Where is the rest of the videos for the rest of the products? Because if that one exists, then where's the rest of them? See how quiet? You'll get real quiet on that one. If you have a video on this one showing it exists, how come the rest of them don't have videos just like this one? Now, judging by the time when your product first launched, and if we see any videos come out after that, that means that admits guilt. Do you have any testing on this product or any test demonstrations or anything at all before you actually sold the product showing that actually, yeah, see, it's a lot of problems there you're going to have at the end of the day. So we found a video on this one. So what happened to the rest of them? Yeah. All right. Let me see. What do we got left in here? We got this. So this one's here. The range gain, yeah, it has a range gain of 8.5, something that it has a range gain right here, 8.5 to something 0.9. Can vary based slightly upon application technique. Yeah, that's bull crap because we already did that one already. You went right to the site. It was nothing but you talking about your paint products. And God, I swear if I have to watch you paint that screen one more time, I would basically wash the back of my neck with a freaking electric cheese grater. That was freaking horrible to watch that video. I had never seen somebody pass over the screen that many freaking times. We know why it's passed over the screen. It was streaking like crazy. Oh my goodness, I swear, phony baloney, liar, liar, your pants are definitely on fire. All right, so it's funny. See this video right here? See how we can find this? Wait a minute. What the freak? How come this says Vega Premium? This doesn't say PSP. Wait, it's the same video? Oh my goodness. How he's now I'm trying to figure, I think he screwed up. Something's wrong here. Premium screen paint. There you go. No. I'm thinking over here. Oh, because it's the PS. Wait, no. That freaking doesn't even make any sense. Why would you call it the partay Vega, the PSP? Where does the other P stand for? The freak is he got going on this page? Okay, I don't have time to wrap my brain around that one. I don't have time. I need the brain cells. Anyway, yeah. So you're in the state of South Carolina, eh? Interesting. We got ties out there. You're gonna see how far well connected we are. Anyway, South Carolina. That is real interesting. Well, that's the first place to start looking to start tracking you down. That's good to know. Because again, he's going to court for a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Danny did a lot of stuff, and he thinks we forgot about it, but we didn't. We kept a lot of stuff. We have a lot of evidence on Danny. Danny's got himself in some real bad trouble. Anyway, your company's we're going to challenge your company. We're definitely going to challenge your company. This range gain doesn't exist. That's fake. So out of all your products we got here, let me see what we got here. We got dummy cart, dummy cart, dummy cart, dummy cart, and this cart actually does exist, which is funny because at one point we looked in here, it wasn't here, but then it popped up all of a sudden. And that makes it worse that it popped up all of a sudden because again, if this is here, where's the rest of them? Now we know we don't have this because again, this is some nonsense. You talking about you have our sun killer technology. Gee whiz, pace yourself. Danny, you could barely get your paints to come out the right color. You're trying to come out with sun killer technology. Let's go look into this, see what we have going on here with this. Let's see. Formula, rear projection. Let's have a look at this. You do know that that technology we developed that draws in sunlight is both front and rear. And you're going to have some tests, a lot of tests in direct sunlight. And yeah, I can't wait to see that one. He moved the date up to 2024 again. Gee whiz, dude. You had it like around in December, and then you turned around and you moved it up. Okay, let's see if he has any test demonstrations on this product. Let's have a look. Let's see right here. Go pop over here. Let me see. Ah, yeah, of course. Now, Danny, remember, you said you have this technology, right? I'm going to be back in 2024. What day in January 2024? Because I want to see it. I want to see if you have it. Because if you don't have this, well, bottom line, is it for sale? Is he selling this? Or is he has it not available? It depends. Let me see. Sold out. Okay. This is what saves your butt at the end of the day. Because if he was selling this and he really didn't have the product, this would get him in trouble. Jamie, you know what that means at the end of the day. You have dummy shopping carts. Actually, I purchased from one of your dummy shopping carts. It was called a Black Frankenstein. Yeah, you're going to have to back that up in court that you actually have a physical Black Frankenstein at that Stein at that time when I purchased it. If not, you're going to be sued. You're not sued for this. You're going to be charged for this. What's the other one? Oh yeah, and that whole perjury thing. I don't know how you're going to get around that nightmare. I really don't. But oh well. What do they call it? Out of the pan and into the fire, pretty much. This nonsense right here, claiming that your product is made by scratch. Yeah, phony baloney. Come on, man. Everything comes over the counter. Everything is over the counter. It's how you make it that makes it different. All right, we're going to explain the cake recipe to Danny, so hopefully he understands this. Dan, if you're in the room, and I hope you are, hello. All right. We got Betty and we got Jill, right? Betty and Jill, they make cakes, right? But some reason why Betty's cake tastes better. It tastes a lot better, a lot of freaking better. It tastes a lot better. They both buy the same Betty Crocker mix. Oh, I swear, I feel like I'm doing a freaking commercial right now. They both buy the best, both buy the same Betty Crocker mix. And she comes in, she goes, what the freak? Like, why is your cake better than mine? Like, it's the same cake. She's like, I got this special secret that I put in to make it better than everybody else's. Now, they're both bought from the same store. It's just that something she does to that cake makes it freaking amazing. But they all come from the same place. Now, you're doing something different. You're saying that you make your product from scratch, which means you don't even go to those stores over there. You go to the secret laboratory in the middle of X-Land, and you basically put on this laboratory coat, and you make everything from scratch, which means you're getting all these different raw elements to make these particular products. And keep in mind, some of these products can cost you, some of these elements can cost you $400 or $500, way more than what your product costs to make. Did you know that, Danny? Did you think that one through? So if you have elements in there, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to be like $60, it's going to be way higher than that, to make these particular items, right? To make these particular items, then you have to have the research lab and the licenses cost more than $60. Heck, even the Hazmatic suits like around a couple of grand, so there's no way in the world. Yeah, that's virtually impossible. If you made that by scratch, that stuff would cost so much money at the end of the day just to put together with the licensing and zoning and the facility and even basic disposal of that stuff at the end of the day. It would cost you more than what you're charging your product for. So there's virtually no way you can make that from scratch at all. I don't know what you mean by scratch. You said from scratch. You said not over the counter. So you're talking about a chemical here that you're saying that you're not buying it from over the counter. So where would you be getting this chemical from to begin with if it's not over the counter? All chemicals are over the counter. So you buying the raw element? What are you doing? It's a bunch of bull crap. And then you sat there and said the video, we had to go to Sherwin-Williams. Guess what Sherwin-Williams has? Over-the-counter products. One of these days, it'll click. He'll be somewhere, I don't know, God knows where. And he'll be sitting like, oh my God, yes, I understand what he was saying. It's not over the counter, it's all over the counter. That's what it is. It'll click one day for you, man. I understand. It's kind of like back in the 80s. Was it the 80s or 90s? Where they had those funny, like, kind of like dot printed posters and was these weird freaking designs like inside of them, but you had to stare at it like really, really hard to see it. And when you saw it, your eyes would focus and you would see like flying saucers and elephants and all this stuff. But when you would stare at it, like if you couldn't see it, like your brain wouldn't click yet for you to see it, that's you. That's what's going to happen to you one day. Yeah, and you're gonna see the whole image of it all. You're gonna stare at it and stare at it and stare at it. Right now, you're not seeing anything, and then one day you're gonna see the word liar written right across. Oh, I got it now. There you go, and you got it now. That's all. And he has the nerve to put a crown here. Really? You're a little too full of yourself right there. you call yourself the king. Okay, make sure you get that product to be the right color. Okay, so dummies, this is dummy cart, dummy, dummy. The only thing in here, I'm not calling him a dummy, it's just they're dummy carts. There's nothing in there. This is the only thing that's showing, which shows you this is the only thing that's showing what happened to the rest of them. This one we know he doesn't have. But these right here, what happened to the rest of them? Of course. Let me see. We clicked this on the over. It's funny because you click on this video right here, and it talks about why his products are not over the counter, and he literally says we went to Sherwin-Williams to get the. Okay, you know that. Never mind, forget it. Let's move on. He doesn't get it yet. It'll click. It'll click. It's like that car trying to turn over in the wintertime. You know, you keep kicking and kicking and kicking and kicking. Something's going to spark. It's going to turn over. That's a wonderful sound, isn't it? That's an amazing sound, you know, if your car is working that way. And you're clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking, and you hit that. That's what's going to happen to him one day. He's going to wake up out of a coma. Pretty much anything else, if I'm hitting your site, would be just messing with you. It would be just messing with you for the sake of just messing with you. I'm not doing that. I just came here to prove that your product doesn't exist at all, period. There's PSP paints. Question, when I buy this, am I getting a PSP with it? Because, you know, it comes up when your product's like, if I go over here and I pick up this old PSP premium paints, and I go over here, it's an honest question. I'm not trolling. It's just a serious, honest question. That's why he posts at the bottom doesn't come with a game system. You didn't really think out the name, because you know companies mess up big time when they really don't do research on the name, because the name could come up meaning something pretty jacked up. Like, okay, there's a guy who had a screen called Dark Energy Abyss. It sounds like a cool name. It is. It sounds freaking cool because, you know, Dark Energy Abyss. But that name kind of stands for something else. And it stands for something pretty bad and very satanic. That's what it stands for. So when I was thinking about designing a product, I was thinking, okay, we're going to come up with something called the Dark Abyss. Yeah, I look up everything that I basically, before I name something, so I know exactly what I'm straddling on, what I'm actually tying myself into. And when I found out what that meant, it wasn't anything good at the end of the day. And if I call myself being a Christian at the end of the day, saying God's technology, and I got a paint that is tied to some satanic nonsense, yeah, that does not go well. So you have to be really careful what you name stuff at the end of the day. That's why you have market research. But unfortunately, if you don't have market research, then you have to do it yourself. So you have to research what it means. So if you go over here and I pull up for his products, of course on here, it's gonna come up on here. Let me see something for a minute. I'm curious. Oh, come on. We need the other one. Gimme. I literally freaking copied and pasted that. Did I not copy and paste that? And just sit there and just copied it right a few minutes ago. And you're like, no, you didn't copy it. Go back and do it again. I just did it a few minutes ago. What the frick are you talking about? There we go. How dare you deny me? So this is the only thing that comes up. I put up, this is what I'm going to show you people, what I look for. This is sad. This is sad. Danny, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm hitting your company tomorrow. That's it. I got all I need. You know, your company's getting slammed tomorrow. That's pitiful. This is pitiful. 2 videos? 2 freaking videos? I look up. This is what I looked up. I'm going to show you people what I looked up. I looked up the PSP Premium Paints. That's what I looked up. You know how many videos popped up? 2 freaking videos. Sorry if the video's low. We're testing something. But 2 videos. 2 freaking videos. How long you had this product for? And you only have 2 videos. Do you have any idea how many videos that I have for the FLE sitting over there on that wall right now? Too many videos lined up underneath that thing already? Oh my goodness. 2 freaking videos. I swear, you guys are the laziest people I have ever met in my entire life. You got a nerve to get on camera and talk about how professional your business is, and you got 2 freaking videos, that's it, under your product? Oh, I wish they would bring out the whipping post. I would love to. I would love to put you guys on. Have somebody beat the living crap out of you. Maybe some common sense might kick in. 2 videos. 2 freaking videos. You mean to tell me I just paint all this time, all these people, I mean, no one's been waiting at the end of the day, but blah, whatever. 2 videos? My cat has more videos than you. My cat, Taco over there, has more videos than you. 2 freaking videos. That's pitiful. You know how pitiful that is, people? I'm going to tell you how pitiful it is. The first minute when you show off a screen paint product, the paint on demonstration, that's 1. Demonstration put against ultra short though, that's 2. 1,000 lumens, that's 3. Put against certified screen, that's 4. Put black versus black, that's 5. You should at least have 5 by now. At least 5. You claimed your product in here to be front and rear. I haven't seen any rear demonstrations yet. And you have it on there. Another thing, we know that your product is bull crap at the end of the day, and I'll tell you why, Danny. I'm going to explain it to you why. I specialize in rear projection technology. Now, if you've seen my you know that, you know already from the door what I do. So one of the things I found that was you're not going to make claim to is the fact that you can't roll on a rear projection screen. I don't care if it's a smooth roller, because the minute you stop, you're going to leave a line there. You have to spray those on. Any imperfections that you leave on the roller will transfer over to the screen. That's what's going to happen. All right. That being said, I got to go. I'm going to take care of this. We're going to talk more about this at the end of the day. All right? All right.